All right, we're going to try something new. Like a lot of people, I spend a lot of time in my car every day. I have 2 kids at 2 different schools, and most days I am making multiple trips to both of those schools, along with everything that I have on my own plate and in all the directions that I go. So I have a lot of time sitting here. And I don't know what all the rules are on social media and posting while you're driving and yada yada. I'm great at multitasking, but that doesn't mean they know I am, so that's fine. I thought, okay, well, I'll just record an audio version and put that out and see how it does. So here we are. This is Car Rides with a Convict. Okay, so this is convenient because I have not podcasted in a few days. And even then, my last one, there was quite a few lapse time between that one before. So why? I love this. I love the feedback. But sometimes it's really hard for me. I'm really not good on the repetition first. That's funny for me to say. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth. I'm very good at repetition. I have mastered repetition. Truly, I have. And that's the key to success in anything, I think. Commitment and then repetition. That's true consistency and dedication. And that will change anything. There is no way anything in your life could not get better by consistency with improvement. Every aspect. You have to forgive me because this is rambling. So this may not make a whole lot of sense. It's the end of the day. I should be asleep, tucked in bed, nice and warm and cozy, but I'm not. And I probably still have a couple more hours ahead of me. Fortunately, the girls are older now, so they're quite independent. And I'm lucky enough that they probably have dinner made for me when I get home. So, and that's real. I love that. But back to what we were saying. I need the motivation sometimes. Sometimes I don't know what to say. I can't come up with anything new. And I figure, man, everyone's going to get real sick of me saying the same thing over and over. But every podcaster that I listen to, and I have a couple that are more on the entertainment side, if you will. Joe Rogan, when there's a really good, interview. Tom Bilyeu is my number one, just for any of you out there that are looking for somebody to help you grow on growth mindset and purpose even. That's where I learned it from, Tom Bilyeu, right there. That is a man I would love to meet. But a lot of the podcasts that I listen to are redundant. And there must be something to that. So here I am. I cannot thank everyone enough for the support that I've been shown and given continuously. And I love it. And I'm so grateful for it. And I need it. I need it, guys. When I get feedback from people, what it does for me is like water to a plant, sunlight even. I need it to grow. I don't realize sometimes how important it is because I don't really think it's so grand, to be honest. These aren't anything great. There's no magic to what I'm saying. It's just the things I've learned, and I'm just reiterating them. They're out there anywhere. You can find them. It doesn't have to be for me. I just know it works for me. And yeah. Anyway. Last night was the graduation. And this is the graduation in our prison, Women's State Prison, where I serve time. And it's a graduation for a program that Megan and I developed and then taught for 6 weeks. And it was rough. And the whole yard knows it. And we had a lot of people quit because it was tough. And we incentivized with food, which is the number one. That's like a carrot on a stick. And to boot, we promised steak and fresh fruit, which is not something that is donated. And I'm not saying that can happen all the time, but man, did it feel good to see them happy. And here's the thing. I struggle with this a lot. Why? Why do all this for them? A lot of people in prison deserve to be in prison. No, let me retract that. They deserve the time that they're having in prison. Everybody there in prison, 99.999% of the people there in prison deserve to not only be in prison, but to probably do longer or have to been hemmed up earlier or much more severely, whatever it may be. I know that that is personally the case for me. Who knows what would have happened if I got hemmed up 10 years earlier? Maybe I'd be in my 30s. Maybe not. Maybe I wasn't ready until I was ready, you know? But there's a lot of women in the prison that will not change. They don't care to change. It doesn't matter if you spoon feed them the tools. They like who they are. They like what they do. And that's it. But there are a few that truly want change. They just don't know how. And then, while they're figuring it out, they have a bad day and they fall apart. And those are the critical moments where they need somebody like me, like you with a voice. They need somebody to say, hey, not today. Today is not going to be the day. You pick yourself up. And then you count how many hours until tomorrow hits. Because tomorrow is another day. And it's so weird, but it's true. When that sun falls and then that sun rises, there's clarity. And if there's not, you find another sunset and sunrise. I don't know what to tell you, but you breathe right through it. Because falling apart was a habit of mine. Self-sabotage was a severe habit of mine. Something I had to grab the reins on and break, and that was hard. Because that's what I've known. I didn't need anyone to punish me because I did it myself. And usually in the worst ways, the kind of ways that hurt for a lifetime. So if I can be that person that picks somebody up, then that makes two. And then before you know it, that pyramid makes a really healthy community. And that's what I want. How weird is that? I cannot begin to tell you where my heart was, let's say 8 years ago. A decade? And who I am today. So people can change, guys. Genuinely. I don't need the flowers. And I'm definitely not doing it for the money. Because there's that one person. That one person. Maybe I know who you are and maybe I don't. But you needed to hear this. That tomorrow is another day. And you made it this far, so you sure as hell aren't going to give up on tomorrow. Day by day is really corny, but that's how it truly works. It doesn't matter if you're growing muscles. It doesn't matter if you're on a diet plan. It doesn't matter if you're building a business or you're counting chips for sobriety. And it doesn't even matter if you're still behind bars serving that time. Day by day, and every day is a day to grow. I think that's a good place to leave it for now.